All right. So be a bit of breaking news, people. Big up on yourself, smash the like button as you come in. Now go say long. For immediate release, according to the Jamaica Football Federation, they have appointed Xavier Gilbert as the head coach of the senior women's national team for the two upcoming games of the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup qualifiers, October the 25th and the 29th. The two teams will be playing is Guatemala and Panama. So a squad, a squad of players have been selected for the two games against Panama and Guatemala, respectively, and the names will be released in short order. So big up on yourself, people. Don't know. This is what we're gonna discuss. Now go say long, yeah? Now say long, now say long. Me know say I love the long chatting, but me now can do it. Um Preparations are advanced for the home game on Sunday, October 29th at the National Stadium starting at 5 p.m. in an effort to augment support. The JFF has decreased ticket price. Woo, big. Decreased ticket price. Grandstand 3,000, bleachers 1,000. Students with ID 500 to the bleachers, and kids under 10 enter for free with a guardian. No, very important. Now, what I really want to discuss is this, people. So, I'm at the home, yeah? So, I might hear some noise in the background. What I really want, well, the obvious. The obvious. What I really want to discuss is the appointment. Yep. Hello. What I really want to discuss is the appointment of Xavier Gilbert. Now, one of the big questions I want to ask is this appointment, is it a, what do you call it now? Assessment? For these, are these two games an assessment? And is it a case of which you're appointing him as an interim for just the two games, or he will be appointed as a new head coach? Remember, no? For read it, it said he's appointed for the two games, the two upcoming Gold Cup qualifiers. He's appointed for. So he's never said he's appointed as the new head coach, you know. So maybe I'm not the one reading it correctly, but I would just want you guys to look at it carefully. Appointed for the two upcoming games, but the big question is this an assessment of Coach Gilbert? Is this an assessment of Coach Gilbert? And in the event he gets successful results, will he be the one they will appointed as the new head coach? I even heard about the technical director as one of the candidates as well. That's what I was also told. The technical director. So this one is really interesting. But as it stands, just that news I want to pass on to you guys that Xavier Gilbert is appointed as the new Reggae Girlz head coach for the two friendlies. For the two friendlies, people. Remember I said has the new permanently. I didn't say that. The question that I'm asking is these two games an assessment of what is to expect or what we think can happen, or do we think that he will be successful in those two games and be appointed as the head coach? No, no. What's your thoughts on him? You know, say most of them, when they come on to local coaches, you know, them go mad, but I say go. Still disappointed in how they dismiss the Lauren Dawson situation. Very disappointed in that. But we have to move on. Have to move on and see what the future holds for us. Maybe they're still looking at candidates because I was told that they have seen through and they have sieved through a lot of top candidates so far. I even heard the Morgan. I don't remember it, but I think his last name is Morgan. Pop up. So very interesting. The question is now, what's the situation with Coach Gilbert and the Reggae Girlz? Are you confident in him? Will the girls, as Omar Paulin said, question is if the girls gonna turn up? I think they are. I think they are. I think they will turn up. I think they will turn up. But for me, I know a lot of persons are gonna question Xavier Gilbert credentials. I don't have much information on him specifically regarding to his previous outing with the girls as a head coach. I don't have that, but we have seen him with the junior girls. I've seen him with the junior girls. Um, so that's somewhere you can assess him from. But we will see. We'll see, people. That's the update here. Hopefully, guys are doing good. I'll see you guys again sometime soon. Yeah. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Xavier C said, friend and joking in Jamaica football. What have Coach Gilbert have done to deserve interim head coach job? I don't know. That's the question. That's a good question. I really don't know. Um, that's the reason why I said that. Can we look at these two games as an assessment for Gilbert? Are these two games, if he's successful throughout these two games, what if he win those two games, Guatemala and Panama? Do we think that we might see him being appointed because they said, hey, that those two games were the test and he passed the test? Would you think that's a fair assessment? So it's many ways to look at it, people. It's really, really many ways to look at it. But I think it has something in it. Girl Scott. I think he has something to it. If I'm being honest, I believe it has something in it. Getting these two games. Now remember, I know that if the JFF had decided that, hey, we're going to part ways with Donaldson, we won't go to we will not go to any negotiation with him. We won't go to the table. We won't discuss anything with him. They must have had someone in the peripheral vision to say that's the person that I'm gazing at. They must have had someone that say, hey, that's the person that I'm looking into, and I think that person can carry the team forward. They must have done that. So I do believe that even at this stage where there's no permanent or there's no confirmed identification of a coach, I do think that's a bit of laziness in many different aspects. Because if you decided that you're going to move on from the head coach and he has his technical staff around him, you're now moving up the technical staff, move on from the coach, moving up the technical staff. The big question is, have you achieved anything? Travis said, MG Donaldson contract up, the JFF not renew it, move on. No, bro. No, the thing is, what I'm saying is that I am disappointed in how everything went down. Yes, that's how I say that's how things are. That's how football are. But what my question is, my problem is, if they already knew that they're not going to renew the contract, shouldn't they have already had someone tentatively looking at, starting out to replace the head coach? Corny said, if you do well as a coach, JFF fire you. Oh, you correlate that. Really understand how you correlate that. But it's very much a complex situation for me, I think. And this really leaves a very, very bad taste in most persons' mouth. Because there's no clarity. There's none. There's no clarity around the entirety of the situation. Watch your boss man. Yeah, boss man. There's no clarity. But Xavier C said the girls deserve a better coach. They show that they are capable to go head to head with top teams with a good coach. Travis said, you people could have ball blood the JFF run football in Jamaica, like it or not. Yeah, I say go, Travis. There's not much we can do more than, as I said, ball blood. Anyways, people, me cut now, me move on. That's the update, that's the news. The two games coming up, Panama and Guatemala. We're looking forward to see those games. Looking forward to see what the new coach has in hand at the helm. Do think that he'll be putting in some preparation. So we'll see that one panned out, people. Big up on yourself, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, MG Sports TV. Road, people. Big up on yourself.